A .NET framework, which is a most famous framework, used to create all types of industrial softwares. If you talk about industrial software, it could be a ERP system, CRM system, web applications, desktop application, mobile application, and many more. And to develop these applications, you need other constituents of .NET, which is ASP.NET, Windows Form, WPS, Xamarin, and many more. For example, if you would like to develop a desktop application, you need a Windows Form and WPF. Same way, mobile application, you need a Xamarin. But have you ever wondered what constitutes .NET framework and how .NET framework got this much power? So we have few components which we are going to see today. But before that, let's see what are the other aspects as well. So we have some developer community which works for .NET framework or on the .NET framework and develops many web-based applications, mobile-based application, and desktop-based applications. And these are the very major part of today's industrial softwares. Before start, let me introduce myself. I am Vivek Kumar and I welcome you to my channel Buddhi Towards Wisdom. So we are going to see today how three major and powerful constituents make .NET more powerful. These are CTS Common Type System, CLS Common Language Specification, and CLR Common Language Runtime. So we'll see how these things works and little bit more detail in today's video. So let's begin. So if you talk about a gist, so here is a complete relation between CLR, CTS and CLS. But before going through it, what exactly it is, we will see what is CLR Common Language Runtime, what is CTS Common Type System, and what is CLS Common Language Specification, and what are the power it has and how it combines together and makes CLR as more powerful and gives .NET as a in turn more powerful in order to develop different types of software. So here we will be seeing what about the CTS and CLS. We have a C#, C++, and VB codes and how it is combining together and giving a common platform to run all these application or languages into a single .NET platform. So it will give a language interoperability which will help us to develop many powerful softwares. So for example, we have a CLR here, the main constituents, and it has a very much power features and many components existing with that. Example, base class library support, thread support. For example, we can run multiple thread in one process and make your application really great to work. And we have a type checker, debug engine, jet compiler, code manager, and garbage collector finally. And we have a CLR loader. So detail of it we can discuss in a separate video in a bigger and detailed way. But in a nutshell, this is all about. And if you talk about what is the use of it, so a CLR is a .NET provider a runtime environment called the Common Language Runtime that runs the code and provides services that makes the development process more easier. For example, we have a C# program of a sample program, we can say, with a hello world, and this hello world, if you run, it will compile in machine language, then it goes for the execution, and finally it prints you the hello world part. So this is all about in a brief what CLR does. Next we have a CTS, which called a common type system. CTS makes sure that all .NET languages agrees on the data types. For example, an integer in C# and in VB.NET we can define as a dim a as integer, but all will inhabit a common type system, means common type. So it enables cross-language integration, type safety, and high-performance code execution. It also provides an object-oriented model for the implementation of many programming languages. So here it helps us in that way. Next we have a CLS, which is a common language specification. So what it does is it is act as a rule book, making sure that code written in one .NET language can work with code in another .NET language. As we have seen in the previous example, we had a the intersection of C#, VB, and C++. So that's why it gives you the language independence. It also defines a set of rules, restriction that every language must follow, which runs under the .NET framework. The languages which follows this set of rules are said to be a CLS compliant. So here, for example, in a C#, if you write a method sum and sum, where sum kept starting from the capital S and sum starts from the small s, here it is a different. But if you write the same into the VB, it is same. So it is a case insensitive, and here it has a major difference. But with this CLS, we get a language specification more clearly, and this rule ensured that other languages like VB and other F#, etc. Languages which are case insensitive can work with C# code without any issues. So here it was the example and description about the CLS. Today you would have got insights of all these three powerful features, which makes .NET as more powerful. If you want few details and more details on it, please let me know, and if you have any concern, any questions, please write into the comment section. So till then, please keep watching and enhance your knowledge. Take care and bye bye.